I knew she was going to send me home immediately, though. We didn't have to go and sit down for me to know what she was about to do.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Drake, and welcome back to Drag Us Weekly, a show where we drag the queens from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6, drag each other, and of course, you can drag us in the comments below. And this week, I am joined by the eliminated queen, the one and only, the beautiful Scarlet Envy. Well, let's get right into it. I am so sorry to have seen you go this week. What happened?
Thank you, Joe. I was very sad to see me go this week too, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what happened. It was a bit of a confusing episode.
Yeah, it definitely was. Well, let's break it down. Let's start with the challenge. All right, it's time to get into the challenge this week. The Pink Table Talk, watching it back. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I think our team did pretty well.
Yeah.
Honestly. Michelle mentioned in our critiques that we had the most difficult topic just because it's so sensitive and specifically the LGBTQIA plus community. Family relationships in general can be touchy, sensitive, and we had, quite a job ahead of us in terms of breaking that down and doing it in the time that we were allotted to do it. Sharing our own stories and respecting, just our partner's stories. So
right.
I think, when it comes down to it, what we had to do, I think we did a great job at what we had to do. Would I maybe give Ginger motherhood in another life? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very happy that I got to tell the story about my moms.
Yeah, I love that.
Sorry?
I wanted to ask about your moms. Were they so happy to hear their story being told on national television?
Yes, they're so excited. The Sherrys are thrilled with the episode, and I think it was really fun that they got their photos up there, and they looked really gorgeous, and they're having a ball. Yeah, they're ready to be famous.
Yes. In hindsight, would you have wanted to be the moderator for the challenge?
Yeah, I would have. I think that it was important, of course, I'm happy that we at least saw, I believe in her. And I think that maybe I could have made a bigger, made a bigger deal about believing in her. But I did say it to her, I know that you can do it.
Right.
I was just simply, for the betterment of our group as a whole, just, reminding her to come out of her shell. But I think she did a great job. I think what's really cool about Kylie in the challenge is that she came at it and with such a different energy than I did. She was very soothing and it was very therapeutic, and it was wonderful the way she handled both me and Raja. She has a woman's touch. I don't know. It was just very beautiful the way that she handled herself.
Yeah, it was like therapy.
It was wonderful to watch, yeah. And it was great to sit next to her, too. I think she did a great job, yeah.
All right, let's move on and talk about this week's runway. Besides yourself, who was your favorite look?
I really loved Erika's. I think Erika's was great. I mean, it's obviously my favorite silhouette. People know that about me. I love like a fishtail, kind of a mermaid situation. I love a gown. And I think it was so great. I think it fit the theme very well, and it's also very Erika. It was like a dressed up, very demure Erika, and I loved it.
Definitely. All right, well, let's get a little shady. Who was your least favorite look?
My least favorite look? You're so shady, Joe. Why are you so shady?
I'm so shady, and I'll answer, and then you can answer. And she's a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's a friend of mine, but I didn't love this week for her on the runway, and that's Jan. I was just like, eh.
Yeah, I guess I could probably agree with you on that one, especially, what ended up happening to me. I think I might have to agree with that one too. Also, yeah, I mean, the designer of that is one of my very best friends, Casey Caldwell.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it didn't quite land, it didn't quite land. And I don't think it served the purpose that it needed to. I think what's so cool about the runways is that it's honestly just more an opportunity to like show more of ourselves. You know, I think that like letters was such a cool way to kind of be able to share my story without like literally telling my story, I guess.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. How did you decide to turn the letters into that beautiful gown?
Well, I've had that fabric printed for quite a while, and I just was kind of figuring out what was the right moment for it. I knew I wanted to have that in my package somewhere, but I didn't know exactly how to fit it in. And then when I saw that we had a category called patterns, I went with my friend Alex Dymek, furry godmother, to look at, different patterns and fabrics, and we were able to kind of push that in with like polka dots and stripes and gingham and everything else. So it worked out really well.
I love that. Well, I got to ask, because RuPaul used the word uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was terrible, wasn't it?
I thought, damn. And I didn't necessarily think that was the right word to use, because as a fan and a viewer, I didn't feel uncomfortable. So I'm not even sure where she got that.
Thank you. I mean, listen, all the respect, it's her show, and I'm there because of her. So, let me start with saying that an opinion's an opinion, and I'm absolutely here to respect it. Yeah. I think it definitely could have been said differently, and or maybe a little bit more clear. Mm-hmm. It's been nice to see that the rest of the world genuinely is a bit confused as well after a couple of days now of the internet sliding. Every person on the internet slid into my DMs in the last 24 hours, and it's overwhelming. What's good about that is that people are seeing me, I think, and people are what I don't want is like pity. I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't feel like I need that, but I mean, people are definitely feeling for me in that moment. So it's bittersweet. But yeah, that was crushing. That was absolutely crushing.
All right, now let's move on to see which queen came out on top. Do you agree that it should have been Ginger Minj?
No, I don't.
Tell me why.
Not at all. Because I think, we should be judged as teams or individuals. I think that it was honestly unfair to Erika, who did an incredible job.
Yeah.
It just seemed, not right. Didn't seem fair. Seemed out of left field. I don't remember. It might not be a first. I can't really recall a time that's happened where I don't know. Maybe it happens more than I'm giving it credit for on Drag Race, but it just seems strange to me. I think it was a shame that Erika didn't take that win. Yeah,
I would tend to agree. What was the vibe backstage? Maybe something we didn't see it Untucked because of that surprise sort of, you're the top group of the week, but the winner is Ginger. Was there animosity?
No, I knew she was going to send me home immediately, though. We didn't have to go and sit down for me to know what she was about to do.
Why do you think that?
I just have a good intuition, I think. I knew exactly what she was going to do, and I was right. I think she's a great lip syncer. I thought she would probably win the lip sync. If nothing other than the fact that I would find it very hard to believe they would roll $40,000 over.
Right. That's what I thought.
That would be a lot to roll over. And I knew that she was close friends with Jan. I don't necessarily agree that she was. I mean, I'm glad she can sleep at night. That makes one of us,
Yeah. Well,
for you, girl.
Are you friends with Ginger? It doesn't sound like you guys are close.
I mean, no, we're not close. The only time we've ever worked together was on All Stars, and I get it. She is a competitor, she was cutthroat. She wanted me out of there. She got me out of there. And, I mean, I don't know. She can give you whatever reasons she wants. We have to respect her decision.
Right.
But I think it sucks. I think she knows I'm a good actress. I mean, I hope so anyway. I don't know. I mean, half of me does want to think that I, was a threat. I was doing pretty well in the competition. Yeah. I mean, I was just safe every week, but I think in the eyes of viewers, at least a few times I could have, it could have gone differently for me. I don't know.
Right.
I'm trying not to have any hard feelings over it. And obviously we have to respect the decisions made. I mean, this is what we all sign up for.
Right.
But I just don't think it was my time.
No, I don't either. But hopefully this is a compliment to you, because I was telling my friends when we were watching it, at some point they have to start playing the game. So I was like, if they want to play the game, she should probably pick Scarlet, because she is a threat. Like at this point, you guys are all so good that sometimes it's not the weakest link that goes home,
Yeah. I mean, if that's how, that's one way to play the game. I get it.
Have you spoken to Ginger since?
We have a group thread that we all kind of chat on every once in a while.
Has there been any group chat since this week's episode?
I haven't checked.
Oh, okay. You're keeping that to the side.
Yeah, well, Instagram is a crazy place for us to be on episode nights. So things tend to get lost in the shuffle of Instagram. But yes, I do talk to Kylie, I do talk to Raja, and I do talk to Erika. Those are the three that I really talk to the most.
Nice. When are we going to find out this game within a game?
You tell me. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go down. I'm not sure how much I can actually say about it, but I think people are going to be gagged by it. I think it's going to be really fun.
Okay, good.
I think that's probably all I can say. I don't know. You're trying to get me in trouble, Joe.
No, I know. I've been chatting with you queens for years, so I know you can't say anything. But again, as a fan, I'm like, when is RuPaul going to reveal this game within a game?
It does seem like she's taking her time with it, doesn't it? She's kind of just like, I don't know. I love a surprise, Joe. I like to not be told. I don't want to know what my presents are. I don't want to open my presents early. You know what I mean? I like to just like sit and wait and kind of let it percolate, think about what it could be, right? Using our imaginations until we're finally let in on the secret. Why not?
Well, thank you so much for talking with me, Scarlet. I'm such a fan. As a New York boy, I love Scarlet Envy. So,
well, thank you, Joe. You're welcome to come to a show anytime. I'll take good care of you. I
will. Show everyone your new merch.
Oh, yes. We can buy this. Of course. This is at My Best Judy. ShopScarletEnvy.com.
Love
and,
it.
This is like a little crop top moment.
Oh, I didn't know it was a crop.
Yeah, it's a crop. And then I have actually, these are the pants that go with it. It's like a set. It's really gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
This is a queer tie-dye company based out of the UK. So it's all queer made.
Cute.
We're supporting queer business and me, which we love to support. So
we do. Well, thank you so much, Scarlet. I will hopefully see you at one of your shows very soon.
Anytime. Thank you, Joe.
Bye, babe.
Bye.